Welcome back, y'all. So, if you've been following along with our journey, especially over on Instagram, because it's a little more up to date on there, we just spent the summer in Portland, Maine. My dad, my sister, and the whole side of my dad's family, aunts, uncles, cousins, all live up there. So, it was great to see everyone, and we were able to do so many things. So I just wanted to put together a little video of mostly everything we did. If you're ever up in Portland, hopefully this can give you some ideas of what to do. Obviously, family, kid friendly, and if you keep watching until the end, there's a few adult friendly activities. So, number one on our list, this was Ferry Beach in Scarborough. There are a ton of beaches in Maine. This was actually only about 20 minutes outside of Portland. If you get the chance, definitely go check out a Maine beach. Just be prepared for some ice cold water, but luckily the kids don't care or mind. What are you doing? You're silly. Next on our list was High Roller Lobster Company. If you guys are following along over on Instagram, you've probably seen my daughter slurping down some raw clams. We came to the realization in Boston, or I guess she came to the realization that she is an official seafood lover, which just makes my heart so happy because seafood is probably one of my favorite foods. So, this place is definitely a touristy place. So if you're not crazy about seafood and just kind of want to dip your toes into that, this place is great because they have everything from lobster on a stick to lobster nachos, lobster corn dogs, a lobster burger, and so on. We really liked the atmosphere though. Definitely different, was pretty cool with all the skeletons around, and they had an outdoor beer garden area with picnic tables and a massive skeleton that the kids obviously loved. Third on our list was DeMillo's on the water. It was pretty cool to have dinner on a boat. The food was really good, just your typical seafood entrees and whatnot. It's a stationary boat, so it doesn't move, but this was definitely just a cool atmosphere too. You could also walk around in the hallways, and they had some cool little artifacts that you could interact with, which obviously the kids loved.
Never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out.
Number four is the Portland Public Library. This is more if you're staying in downtown or staying in Portland for a while or have a rainy day and need something to do with the kids. In the kids section, they had a little play area which the kids just loved. They had a play kitchen, baby dolls, blocks, and a whole bunch of other stuff. If you have kids, you know new toys are a great distraction. It's like Christmas for them. You don't need a library card to just go into the library unless you want to check out some books, which we were able to do, fortunately, because we were there for the summer. So we sort of had a temporary address we were able to use. But if you just want to go with your kiddos, have them play for a bit, sit and read some books, it's really a great place to check out. Number five on our list is the Portland Sea Dogs. This is the minor league baseball team in Portland, so great for kids. It's not as overwhelming as a major league baseball team in stadium. The kids loved the food, obviously. I think their favorite part was probably seeing the mascot Slugger every time he would come out and do his little performances. We weren't able to stay the whole game, but if you have older kids that can hang later on Friday nights, they do fireworks after the game, which is great to see. Fortunately, we were able to see these from my dad's apartment balcony, so it kind of worked out perfect. Number six is downtown Portland. Obviously, a staple with any town. You have to check out the downtown area. Now, downtown Portland is pretty big and covers a lot of area. Wharf Street is a cute cobblestone road lined with a bunch of restaurants, so definitely check that out. Then you have downtown that's on the water, which has most of your fresh seafood restaurants like Luke's Lobster, which is good if you want seafood, but it is a chain restaurant. Or if you want to go local, seriously, go to Jay's Oyster and order the lobster dinner. So much seafood, so much food for such a great price. I promise you, it is so worth it.
Shake it, sugary. Just don't tell them that you know me. Shake it, sugary. I'll tell them that you know.
Now, on to some adult-friendly options. If you want to have a date night or if you don't have kids and you're in the area, these are just a few great options. First one on our list is Bramhall. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but apparently there are a few speakeasies around Portland, but this is the one I had found through some research. My husband and I went here on a date night and it was seriously so cool. Honestly, if you don't look it up beforehand, it's not anything you would notice driving around, hence the point of a speakeasy, right? Honestly, though, it was such a cool atmosphere, great staff, super different and good drinks. Definitely a cool place to check out. Now, second on our list, and probably the coolest, most unique thing we've seen was Bubba's Sulky Lounge. Essentially, it's a nightclub or a dance club, but the owner is an antique collector, and the bar or building is filled wall to wall with all his collections. It is seriously amazing. It's a huge building. There's two separate dance floors and probably about five or so separate rooms just filled with old antiques. Even the bar stool seats were old upholstered office chairs with the original rips in them and everything. The ceiling is lined with the old metal lunchboxes. You seriously could spend all night in there and not see everything. I think they're only open Friday and Saturday nights, so if you're in the area, definitely go in and check it out. Even if you just go grab a drink and walk around, you will just be in awe the whole time. All right. Well, thanks y'all for watching our first adventure video. We seriously did so much. Obviously, having been in Maine for 2 months, I couldn't fit it all into one video without being too long. So, next week's video is our top three favorite things. So, stay tuned for that. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, follow us on Instagram, and we'll see you next Wednesday.